My name is Nancy Blackwell, and I am honored to be the chair of the MathCounts Board of Directors. It is also my great honor to welcome you to the 2024 RTX MathCounts National Competition. Absolutely. For over 4 decades, MathCounts has brought students together to make learning math fun. We design our programs and resources to help build problem-solving skills and instill positive attitudes that foster a lifelong love of math. Thousands of students throughout the U.S. participate in our programs and use our resources each year. The great academic and career success they go on to achieve is a testament to the power of this approach. And since we held the first MathCounts National Competition here in D.C. in 1984, we have celebrated the nation's brightest young minds through the only in-person math competition of its kind. Today, we're celebrating your journey along this pathway, a journey marked by problem-solving skills, creativity, and persistence. You inspire us, and you make us proud. You have each made it to math's equivalent of the Stanley Cup, or the World Series, or Wimbledon, or the Super Bowl. And the rest of us are truly in awe of your accomplishments, and we're thrilled to have such a great seat at this final event. We are fortunate to have some special guests who will help lead today's program. They are immediate past chair of the MathCounts Board of Directors, Tracy Gray, who is also representing RTX, the title sponsor of this national competition. Emily Keene, the Deputy Director of the U.S. Department of Defense STEM Office. Kevin Dykema, President of the National Council of Teachers and Mathematics. And coming to the stage now, Bill Atkinson, the President of the National Society of Professional Engineers.
Thank you, Nancy. It's my great pleasure and honor to be here representing NSPE, one of the founding sponsors of MathCounts. What began in 1983 has grown to reach tens of thousands of students each year in all 50 states, the District of Columbia, plus U.S. territories and overseas schools affiliated with U.S. Department of Defense and State Department. Mathletes, I know the path to nationals is long, including many months or even years of preparation and sustained success at the school, local and state levels. Many people working behind the scenes or alongside of you have supported you on this journey, and we'd like to take a moment just to recognize them for their contribution to making today's celebration possible. I'm especially excited to represent the thousands of licensed professional engineers who volunteer each year to coordinate and support in-person chapter and state competitions. Their commitment, expertise, and enthusiasm are remarkable, and I know they have inspired many future engineers. To those of you in the audience who are NSPE members, thank you for your dedication to these future engineers and for everything you do to promote and enhance our profession. Will all members of NSPE please stand so we can recognize you? When NSPE created MathCounts in 1983, I can't imagine they knew the long-standing impact it would have. The Vermont coach told me just this week that a middle schooler he had once coached was a state math counts coach last year. The impact of a program that gets thousands of kids doing math for fun is immeasurable. After being exposed to the coaches and mathletes here today, it is clear that you all build your legacy of striving for excellence, and you will and have already done amazing things. It is the promise you show that inspires many NSP and other volunteers to come back year after year. In addition to providing volunteer support and being a founding sponsor of Math Counts, NSP is proud to continue its national sponsorship alongside other generous companies and foundations that share our passion for the Math Counts mission. Please join me now in thanking the major sponsors that make Math Counts possible. Now that is a renewable energy right there. Title sponsor, RTX. Title sponsor, the U.S. Department of Defense, also known as DoD STEM. Lead sponsor, BAE Systems. Lead sponsor, Northrop Grumman Foundation. National sponsors, the National Society of Professional Engineers. 3M gives. Texas Instruments Incorporated. And Art of Problem Solving. Math Counts is fortunate to receive funding from many other corporations, foundations, alumni, volunteers, and families of mathletes across the country. We are so appreciative of the support that these companies and individuals, would the representatives of all of the sponsoring organizations in Math Counts, please stand to be recognized. From volunteers to educators to program founders, Math Counts is a huge team effort. And speaking of teams, it is now time to recognize the great teamwork demonstrated by Mathletes during the written competition. The first awards of the morning will go to the top 10 teams based on yesterday's performance. I will now announce teams 10 through 4. Coaches and students, if I call your state, please stand and be recognized. In 10th place, Illinois. Ninth place, New Jersey. In 8th place, North Carolina. In 7th place, Virginia. In 6th place, Washington. In 5th place, Florida. And in 4th place, Minnesota. Congratulations to these teams. And now would Nancy Blackwell, Tracy Gray, and Emily Keene please join me on the stage to present trophies to the top 3 teams. The mathletes and coach from each winning team should come onto stage to receive their awards. This year's 3rd place team comes from the state of California. The team members are Rohan Malik, Yi Chen Wu, Ali Zaman, and Alex Jan. The coach is Vanthana Kadam. The second place team comes from the state of Massachusetts. The team members are Selena G, Rajarshi Mandel, Brandon Nee, and Danyang Shu, and the coach is Josh Frost. And the first place team, I think this deserves a drum roll. First place team is from the state of Texas. The team members are Nathan Liu, Drake Tan, Vincent Wong, Channing Yang, and Hui Swan. Congratulations to the Texas team for this outstanding achievement, and thank you.
Good morning. I'm Emily Keene, the Deputy Director for the U.S. Department of Defense STEM Office, which is a proud longtime sponsor of MathCounts. It is such an honor to participate in the MathCounts National Championship and meet all of you young people destined to be the STEM professionals of tomorrow, or maybe even sooner. At DoD STEM, we like to say STEM is the future. And today, I'd like to add to that without math, there is no STEM. The world of technology is moving extremely fast, and programs like MathCounts play an absolutely integral role in inspiring more and more young people to invest in themselves with a stronger educational foundation in mathematics in preparation for studying STEM in college and building your STEM careers. I'd just like to take a few moments to encourage all of you here with us today to visit dodstem.us. That's dodstem.us, which is our website where you can learn about the many other educational programs that support STEM learning with hands-on activities and much, much more. We also have scholarships, internships, and so many opportunities to engage with our DoD laboratories. I also have it on good authority that MathCounts alumni are out there building their careers with DoD, and we are so thrilled to have them. In case you weren't aware, the Department of Defense has laboratories that employ almost 100,000 scientists and engineers and other STEM professionals who have some of the really coolest jobs on the planet. Their mission is to solve tough problems, invent amazing things, and keep our country safe. So as an example, robotics is a game changer in the defense, and DoD is on the cutting edge of using this type of technology to solve worldwide problems. We also have top experts in topics such as artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, computer engineering, aerospace, and more. I could stay up here all day and tell you about that. I invite each and every one of you to check out our opportunities and keep us in mind as you continue your educational and STEM career journeys. We really need you. Before we move on to recognizing the individual achievements of some of our mathletes, I also want to recognize one more team accomplishment. As you can imagine, the Department of Defense values teamwork and understands its importance perhaps more than any other organization. We also value the idea of consistently improving ourselves and pushing our limits to reach our maximum capabilities. It is with this in mind that I'm extremely honored to announce our Most Improved Team Award this year. This award is given to the team that has demonstrated the greatest improvement this year compared to its state's rankings over the last 10 years at nationals. I would like to ask the team members and coach of this year's Most Improved Team to join me on the stage. And that team is from the state of Minnesota. The team members are Eric Ding, Andreas Walkinson, Sam Wu, and Jefferson Joe. And the coach is Jack Thaler. Congratulations, Minnesota. Okay, join me one more time in congratulating Minnesota. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now taking us through the next portion of our event, please welcome Kevin Dykema, President of MathCounts funding sponsor, the National Council of Teachers of Mathematics. Welcome, Kevin.
Thank you, Emily, and congratulations to our top teams. I am honored to represent NCTM at this incredible event and to do so in front of not only so many accomplished student mathematicians, but also so many dedicated, inspiring, and accomplished math educators. A great teacher can lead a student to achieve more than they thought possible. Helping students reach their full potential can be demanding work, but the educators in this room have clearly risen to the challenge. All of the teachers, coaches, team advisors, and club leaders here today, please stand so that we can recognize and thank you. I want you to know that today, yes, being here right now, is one of the highlights of my 2 years as NCTM president. I'm a middle school math teacher and a former Math Counts coach. You are my people. I get you, I know you, and I celebrate with you. These few days at Math Counts showcase incredible thinkers and problem solvers and incredible people. I love that. I know that some people think that middle schoolers are a little special. They think that they're a little quirky, a little crazy, can be difficult to deal with. But I know that's not the case. I know the passion that they bring. I know the cool lingo that they use. I know they are the future leaders of our nation and our world. Being here for me is a crystal ball moment. It gives me a glimpse of our future through seeing all of you, because I know that you are the leaders of tomorrow. I know that those sitting in here will do great things today, tomorrow, and in the future. My hope is that some of you will become the mathematicians and the mathematics education leaders at schools, districts, universities, states, even our nation in the coming years. We need more thinkers and problem solvers like yourselves in mathematics education. I also want to give a shout out to the parents and caregivers and all that they do and have done to support you. It's a lifetime of work, and I know they are so proud of you. So let's recognize our parents and caregivers. Competitors, you are going places, and I look forward to being there when you do. So 10 years from now, 15, 20 years, if we run into each other at a meeting or at an NCTM conference, please, I beg you, come up and introduce yourself. I'll probably have less hair, or it'll be more gray, and you will be all grown up, but I guarantee you, I'll remember our time together in Washington, D.C. And so I say, you are the rock stars, our middle school math rock stars. Enjoy it, embrace it, drink it all in. I can't wait to see all that you do, and just maybe look forward to working with you as the mathematics education leaders of our future. Math is especially powerful when it is relevant to students' lives and pushes them out of their comfort zone. Fortunately, Math Counts has incredible math experts who volunteer their time to write creative and complex problems that provide a fun and fulfilling challenge. The kind of productive struggle that makes success all the more meaningful. The unique math problems are a huge part of what makes Math Counts special. And I'm proud that many of the question writers, reviewers, and judges are associated with NCTM. A couple of these volunteers are here this morning. Please stand so we can recognize and thank you. And now, the moment that you have been eagerly anticipating. We are ready to announce the 12 truly outstanding problem solvers who excelled on yesterday's written competition and have qualified for a spot in this morning's countdown round. Competitors, if your name is called, please leave your calculators, your hats, name badges, and any other personal items with your team members and come up to the stage area with your coach. You will be provided with pencils and scratch paper at the contestants' table. Okay, here we go. I will first announce countdown round competitors 12 through 5. The number 12 seed is Laura Wang from Washington. Number 11 is Adwaith Zoshi from New Jersey. Number 10 is Alex Liu from Virginia. Number 9 is Rohan Malik from California. Number 8 is Ben Jiang from Florida. Number 7 is Alex Jan from California. Number 6 is Ben Song from New York. And the number 5 seed is Eric Ding from Minnesota. Our next 2 competitors, the 4th and 3rd seeds, will each receive a bye in the first round of the countdown round. The number 4 seed is Vincent Wong from Texas. And the number 3 seed is Shun Yao Yan from Virginia. This year's written competition runner-up, who also earns a bye in the countdown round, is Selena G. from Massachusetts. Please welcome Selena and her coach, Josh Frost, to the stage. Congratulations, Selena. And this year's written competition champion, who receives a bye in the countdown round and is the recipient of a $2,500 college scholarship, is Channing Yang from Texas. Please welcome Channing and his coach, Yi Xuan, to the stage.
All right, congratulations to all the countdown round competitors. Now, one of these 12 mathletes will become the 2024 national champion and the recipient of the $20,000 Donald G. Weiner College Scholarship. They are receiving their final instructions for the countdown round now, and I have been asked to prolong the anticipation before we welcome them back to stage in just a minute. I am Tracy Gray, and I'm part of the RTX team. And over the past day or two, a few of you have asked, what happened to Raytheon Technologies? Well, we rebranded. It's the same company. And we have 3 businesses. We have Raytheon, Collins Aerospace, and Pratt & Whitney. In fact, every second of every day, there is a Pratt & Whitney engine taking off or landing. It's great to see you all here at the national competition. This weekend, you've been challenged to think on your feet, race against the clock, and rely on well-practiced skills just like athletes do, and just like the best innovators do. We need all-star mathletes like you to be our next generation of inventors, engineers, scientists, and mathematicians, using your personal passion for math to make the world a better place. And now, I'd like to introduce you to our countdown round moderator, Julie Montoya, who is back by popular demand. Julie. So, a little bit about Julie. Julie is our lead analyst on a space program at Raytheon in RTX Business. As a matter of fact, you may have seen Julie featured on an Emmy award-winning TV show, Innovation Nation. In that segment, Julie explained to the TV audience how Raytheon's VIIRS weather sensor flies aboard a NASA satellite, gathering environmental data as it orbits the Earth. She earned a bachelor's and master's degree in control systems from Washington University in St. Louis. Team Missouri, where are you? Julie picked that major because she was told it was the hardest and coolest math. During college, she worked as a summer intern at NASA twice. She was drawn to the high-stakes nature of space engineering because of the importance of getting things right. Julie lives in Hawthorne, California. Where's Team California? And Julie's here, has traveled out here from California with her husband and 2 children who are right over here. And they also have 2 dogs, but the dogs didn't make the journey. Like you, she has competed in math competitions and was captain of both her middle school and high school math teams. She's eager to meet this year's Mathletes, so without further ado, please join me in welcoming Julie Montoya.
Thank you, Tracy. I'm excited to be back for my 3rd year hosting. This is always one of my favorite events, and this year I am lucky enough to have my family here in the front row with me. Hi, Lily. I wanted to begin today with talking about something a little unexpected: failure. They say in satellite engineering, failure is not an option, but that's actually not true. Raytheon might not like me admitting this, but sometimes we don't always get it right. Some of the best learning comes from failure, though, and it enables you to move on quicker and discover the real solution. On my first VIIRS satellite build, pretty early on in the test program, we realized we'd built the sensor crooked. There was a lot of panic and many, many, many meetings, but ultimately, we sat down, gathered all the smartest people we knew together, looked at the problem again, and got to work. We figured out that if we took pictures of a straight line in the lab using VIIRS, we could use trigonometry and properties of complementary triangles to nudge everything straight again. That same satellite on orbit a few months later started mysteriously degrading in its performance. Now we were really in trouble because it was up in space and impossible to get back. So again, we got all the smartest people together, looked at the problem, and this time we're able to make a trend plot of the degradation that a contamination engineer noticed looked a lot like the contamination pattern associated with ice buildup. We turned on some heaters from mission control to melt the ice, and I'm happy to say Veers is still up there, chugging away perfectly. Yay! Yay! A few months ago on a completely different satellite, we found out that the housing on it was built slightly wrong and had a stray light problem. Stray photons were ending up where they did not belong and causing streaks in all of our pictures. It would have been very expensive to fix, so an engineer made an entire mathematical model of the optics inside the camera. And she used that to design a pair of math glasses for it with an algorithm that corrected every picture automatically. My point in telling you these stories is to highlight that even those of us making space sensors don't always get everything right on the first try. No one does. The reason you guys might care about that is because if your name didn't happen to be one of the 12 we just called out, I hope you know that's okay. It's more than okay. Look at the problems you got wrong again, fix them with your coach, and try again, and again, and again, and keep trying. Because one day you're gonna be the person that I call up to help me when we figure out one side of our satellite is running hotter than the other side, or when we accidentally blast it with too much radiation in test and wanna know if we broke it, or when it randomly ends up in safe mode on orbit and you have to figure out why. It's in those moments you actually become stronger and smarter. Failure drives innovation, and we need innovators in this world. So here's to everyone in the audience today. Give yourselves a round of applause for everything you've accomplished so far and everything you will accomplish when you try again. All right. At this time, I'd like to welcome back to the stage our 12 countdown round participants. Let's have a round of applause for all of them as we get a group photo of these amazing mathletes. All right, now let's get right to it. The countdown round competition is a single elimination bracket tournament where the top 4 seeds will have a bye in the first round. I will read a question while it's being projected on the monitor in front of the students and on the large screen for the audience. Should I misspeak when reading a problem, which has happened, the problem showing on the students' monitors and the audience screen will be considered the official problem. Students will have 45 seconds to solve the problem after it appears on the monitor. There'll be a green 45-second timer bar visible at the top of the screen. The timer bar will change to yellow when there are 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Competitors, once you've solved the problem, press your buzzers. Do not forget to press the buzzer. I will call on the first person who presses the buzzer to announce his or her answer. Do not announce your answer until I've called on you. If you answer without buzzing, your answer will not be recognized until you buzz in. Once I call on you, you will have 3 seconds to complete your answer. Your opponent may continue working while you are answering the question. If you answer incorrectly, your opponent will have the remainder of the 45 seconds to buzz in and answer the question. Whoever answers the most questions out of 5 correctly, not necessarily 3 out of 5, will win the round and progress to the next round. Should the score be tied after 5 questions, we begin the sudden victory procedure. meaning the next student to answer a question correctly in the matchup will win that matchup. Good luck to each of you, and let's get on with the first matchup. Are you guys ready? All right, the first pair of students to compete will be our 8th and 9th place finalists. As announced earlier, Ben Jong and Rohan Malik. Welcome to the stage. All right, we're gonna give our competitors an opportunity to get used to their microphones and their buzzer by introducing themselves. So Ben, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody your school and what grade you're in.
Hello, I'm Benjamin Jian. I'm from Pineview School, and I'm in 8th grade.
Great. Now, Ben, one unique thing about you was that in kindergarten and 1st grade, you went to a theme park in Orlando every month. Pretty impressive. Was there a favorite park you kept going back to, or did you go to a new one every time?
I think it was like a Disney park. I don't remember clearly, though.
You don't remember which one?
No.
Did you get to meet Mickey?
I completely forgot.
All right, why don't you go ahead and test out your buzzer, make sure it works. All right. Now, Rohan, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us where you go to school and what grade you're in.
I'm in 8th grade. I go to Pacific Trails Middle School.
All right, and now you told us that one of your hobbies is game development and that you've even created a few different games in Unity. First of all, for all of us in the audience that are old, can you tell me what Unity is?
So Unity is a game engine which makes it easier to create games, like easier than creating it from scratch.
Okay, all right, and what's one game that you created?
I've created, like, the only finished game is this thing called Roll of the Dice. It's, like, really bad.
Is it a probability game?
No. It was created in the game jam with a friend, so yeah.
All right, well, why don't you go ahead and test out your buzzer for you, make sure it works. Excellent. All right, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Let's get started. And the question is, Henry is given a speeding ticket for driving 6 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. While writing, Rohan.
23.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. While writing the ticket, the police officer remarks that Henry, Ben.
26. 26.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect.
Oh, right.
Oh.
The correct answer here was 46. It's all right, now we're warmed up, Moving on to question 2. And the question is, what is the product of the least common multiple of 70 and 25 with the greatest common divisor? Ben.
2, 4, 50.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
What?
The greatest common divisor of 35 and 25. Rohan.
1750.
That is the correct answer. We're on the board. Rohan with 1. All right, question 3. And the question is, how many positive integer factors does the value 2024 squared have? Ben.
63.
That is the correct answer. We're all tied up at 1. Going on to question 4, and the question is, a cylindrical sample of metal has a base with a radius of 4 centimeters and a height of 12 centimeters. The metal is melted and then formed into spheres. Ben.
144.
That is the correct answer, and it's 2-1. Ben. All right, moving on to question 5. And the question is, If a and b are positive integers such that 4a cubed equals 3b to the fourth, what is the least possible value of a?
There's a thing blocking my question.
There's a fire on the screen.
There's
Okay, we are having technical difficulties. We'll pause and we'll try and get that resolved. I hope. Okay, we'll have another question for you, so don't worry about this one. You guys can.
okay.
This was a practice question.
Of course.
It was also the one that when I did it at home, I thought was the hardest, so it's good that it's out of the way.
Almost got the answer. Try passing on. Oh. That's good.
Do we get it figured out? All right, we got it figured out, and that was great, Rohan. If you guys have any technical difficulties, you speak up, all right? We'll help you out. Okay, so the answer to that question was 108. All right, moving on to the new question 5. And the question is, square ABCD has side length, Ben.
1.
That is the correct answer. It's 3-1. Ben takes the round. Congratulations. All right, let's get our next round competitors to the stage. Let's get Eric Ding and Laura Wang. All right, Eric, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell us where you go to school, what grade you're in.
I'm Eric Ding from Kellogg Middle School, and I'm in 8th grade.
Nice. All right, now Eric, this is your 3rd year competing at the national competition, which is very impressive. So, since you were here in DC 2 years ago, do you have any recommendations for an attraction that we should all go and see when we tour the city this afternoon?
Maybe the Spy Museum?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I always go to the Air and Space Museum when I'm here, so put that on your list too. All right, Eric, reach forward, try out your buzzer. All right. And Laura, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us what grade you're in and where you go to school.
I'm from Lakeside, and I'm in 8th grade.
All right. Now, Laura, you said your favorite sport to participate in is ice skating. So when did you first start skating?
Around about when I was 5, I think.
Oh, wow. And do you have a signature move that you're best at?
Not really.
That's all right. Maybe all of them. Go ahead and reach forward and hit your buzzer. Excellent. All right. Are you both ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. Question 1. And the question is, what is the greatest value of n for which n less than or equal to 50 and 8n plus 1 is a perfect square? Laura.
45.
That is the correct answer. 1-0, Laura. All right, question 2. And the question is, Chao Shang can dig 20 holes in 2 hours. Laura.
72.
That is the correct answer. Excellent. 2-0, Laura. Going to question 3 now. And the question is, suppose that 8...
7.
Eric.
7.
That is the correct answer. 2-1. All right, as a reminder, wait till you hear your name, then you can go. All right. Moving on to question 4. And the question is, for how many positive integers n is n squared minus 5n? Laura.
2.
That is the correct answer. That's 3-1, Laura. Laura takes the round. Congratulations. All right, let's welcome to the stage our next matchup, Ben Song and Adwaith Zoshi.
Wait.
See, now you know it works. All right, Ben, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us where you go to school.
I'm Ben Song, and I go to Calkins Road Middle School.
All right, now, Ben, you told us one of your hobbies is history. Is there a specific period of time you're most interested in?
The Cold War.
Oh, all right, that's cool. You should go to the Spy Museum.
Yeah.
All right, you want to try your buzzer one more time now that you're ready? Perfect. Okay, Adwaith, why don't you introduce yourself, tell us where you go to school and what grade you're in.
So I'm Adwaith Zoshi in 6th grade from Mount Pleasant Middle School.
All right, Adwaith, your favorite sport to watch is soccer because it's simple and yet contains a lot of strategy. What do you think is the most important strategy in soccer?
I think, like, teamwork.
Oh, great answer! All right, go ahead and test your buzzer, Adwaith. Great. Are you guys ready? Question 1. And the question is, a cube has side length, cube root, quantity 972 pi centimeters. Ben.
972 pi.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. What is the surface area in square centimeters of a sphere with the same volume as this cube? Express your answer in terms of pi. Adwaith.
36 pi.
I'm sorry, that was incorrect. And also, we were after time. But good guess. The answer there was 324 pi. All right. All right, you're all warmed up now. Question 2. As a reminder, wait until you hear your name to say your answer. And the question is, while making a short movie, Ben spends 2 hours, 33 minutes filming all the scenes. He spends twice as long editing the scenes as he did filming. Ben.
472.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh my God.
He spends 23 minutes reviewing Adwaith.
482.
That is the correct answer. So close, Ben. And it's 1-0 Adwaith. Moving on to question 3. And the question is, for real numbers x and y, the square root of the quantity x plus y minus the square root of the quantity x minus y equals 20. And the square root of the quantity x plus y plus Adwaith.
230.
That is the correct answer. And it's 2-0 Adwaith. Okay, moving on to question 4. And the question is, what is the value of the quantity 1/36? Ben.
1/12.
That is the correct answer. 2-1. Moving into question 5. And the question is, 2 identical rings and 2 identical brooches are to be placed. Ben.
9.
That is the correct answer with a comeback. All right, we're all tied up after 5, which brings us to our first sudden victory procedure of the day. As a reminder, the next correct answer takes the round. And the question is, Lucy was absent on the day of an exam. Adwaith.
90.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The other 29 students earned an average score of 59 points on the exam. Ben.
89.
That is the correct answer. Ben takes the round. That was a good one. Good match. All right, welcome to the stage, our last matchup of this round, Alex Liu and Alex Jan. It's an Alex off. That's right, you can just cheer "Go Alex." There's no wrong answer. All right, Alex Z, let's start with you. Why don't you introduce yourself, tell us where you go to school and what grade you're in.
Oh, I go to school at Basis Independent, Silicon Valley, and I'm in 8th grade.
All right, now Alex, you're such a big Star Wars fan, you named your dog after one of the characters.
Yeah, he's called Rey Skywalker.
Aww, yeah. And what kind of dog is he?
He's a corgi.
Oh, that's so cute. Do you know, I also have a little brown dog named Chewbacca.
Oh.
Maybe they could be friends. All right, Alex L., go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell
Hello.
us where you go to school and what grade you're in.
My name is Alex Liu. I go to school at Rachel Carson Middle in Virginia. I'm in 8th grade.
All right, and you told us you're a really big fan of jazz and that you play both jazz piano and trumpet. Is there a specific musician that you are especially inspired by?
Even though I don't play the saxophone, I really like listening to John Coltrane because his sax, it's really good.
That is a great answer. All right, Alex Z, go ahead and test your buzzer. We didn't give you a chance. Great. Now, Alex L, test your buzzer. All right. And again, listen carefully when I call your name after you buzz in for the letter saying which Alex. All right, are you both ready?
Yes.
All right, and the question is, the figure shows a quarter circle inscribed in a square. Alex Z.
6.
That is the correct answer. And it's 1-0, Alex Z. All right, question 2. And the question is, the 1012th term of an arithmetic sequence is 1, and its 1013th, Alex Z again.
Negative 2023.
That is the correct answer. 2-0, Alex Z. All right, question 3. And the question is, if a and a plus 1 are consecutive integers such that the arithmetic mean of a and a plus 1 is as close to 10 root 2 as possible, Alex Z.
14.
That is the correct answer. 3 for 3, Alex Z. Let's give both Alexes a round of applause. All right, this is the end of our first round matchups. The winners from these first 4 matchups will now compete against the top 4 seeds who had a bye in the previous round. The rules for the quarterfinals will remain the same. Here we go. The first pair of students to compete will be Channing Yong, the first place seed in the countdown round, against Ben Jong. Welcome to the stage.
Oh.
Channing, welcome back, buddy.
Hello.
You thought you'd just go for it again, huh? Yeah. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us where you go to school and what grade you're in.
I'm Channing. I'm an 8th grader from Davidson Academy Online.
All right. And now you told us if you could add any sport to the Olympics, you would pick water bottle flipping.
What?
Yeah, what is the secret to being a champion water bottle flipper?
I don't know, I suck.
Oh, you just... Do you know if there's a specific brand that works best?
No.
Maybe something with a wide top? Okay, all right, that's fine. Go ahead and try your buzzer out. Fantastic. And Ben, warm up your buzzer again. Awesome. Okay, are you both ready?
Yes.
And the question is, what is the value of one, Ben?
No, it's 325. 325.
All right, that was in time. Ben gets the point. All right, question 2. And the question is, at the Fiesta del Sol, each guest eats exactly 1 paleta or 1 raspado. Channing.
8.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The ratio of paletas to raspados eaten by guests is 7 to 12. The guests collectively eat 96 raspados. How many guests are there in total? Ben.
152.
That is the correct answer. 2 points to Ben. Okay, moving on to question 3. And the question is, Diane, Elaine, and Hai are coworkers. 20 years ago, Diane's age was 5 times Elaine's age. And Diane's age was also twice Hai's age. If the sum of the current ages of Diane, Elaine, and Hai is 128, what is Elaine's current age? Ben.
28.
That is the correct answer. And it's 3-0. Ben takes the round. Congratulations. All right, let's welcome the next set of competitors to the stage. Vincent Wong and Laura Wang. No. All right, Vincent, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, tell us where you go to school and what grade you're in.
I'm Vincent. I go to Keeling and I'm in 8th.
Okay, now, you gave the perfect answer for the sport you would add to the Olympics, and that was the Math Counts countdown round. Now, if you could pick anyone in this room, perhaps someone with past hosting experience, to be the Olympic countdown round monitor, who would you pick?
I don't know, I'll just choose Channing.
I'm sorry, that is the incorrect answer. All right, go ahead and test out your buzzer, Vincent. All right, and Laura, test out yours again. Make sure it still works. Great. All right, are you both ready? Okay. Question 1, and the question is, what is the least positive integer n for which both n squared, Vincent?
23.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. For which both n squared and n plus 1 quantity squared contain the digit 5. Laura.
15.
That is the correct answer. 1 point, Laura. Question 2, and the question is, define A diamond B as A diamond B equals 2A plus B. Laura.
3.
That is the correct answer. 2-0, Laura. All right, question 3, and the question is, square MATH and regular hexagon COUNTS share vertex T as shown with a point A on side UN and a point H. Vincent.
1/2.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. A point H on side SC. If hexagon COUNTS has side length 1 inch, what is the area of square MATH in square inches? Express your answer as a common fraction. Laura.
3/2.
Is that in time? Oh, okay, Laura. All right, 3 points for Laura. So Laura takes the match. Suspenseful one. All right, let's welcome our next competitors to the stage. Shunyao Yan and Ben Song. All right, Shunyao. Now, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, tell us where you go to school, and what grade you're in.
Hi, I'm Shinya Yan, and I'm in grade 8 in Longfellow Middle School, the best middle school in the whole solar system.
Ooh. All right, and this is truly impressive. You've traveled to 30 countries so far. Which one is your favorite country to visit and why?
Oh, that's a really hard question. For Europe, probably France, but for Asia, probably Japan.
All right, do you speak any French?
Bonjour.
Hey! All right, why don't you go ahead and test out your buzzer? And Ben, you can test your buzzer again, make sure it still works. Fantastic. All right, are you both ready? Okay, question 1, and the question is, suppose a squared minus 2ab, Ben.
13.
That is the correct answer, 1-0 Ben. Question 2, and the question is, Mavis is thinking of an interesting 4-digit number. Each digit is a perfect square. The units digit is the sum of the thousands, hundreds, and tens digit. The thousands digit is the product of the tens and Shanyao.
4149.
That is the correct answer. All right, all tied up, moving into question 3. And the question is, a cube has volume 8 centimeters squared. If the cube is completely contained in a sphere, Shunyao.
12 pi.
That is the correct answer. And it's 2-1 Shunyao. All right, question 4. And the question is, Bailey opens her favorite book and notices that the product of the page numbers facing her, Shanyao.
133.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The product of the page numbers facing her is 4692. What is the sum of the two page numbers? Ben.
137.
That is the correct answer. We're all tied up at 2. All right, going into question 5. And the question is, two numbers have a sum of 2024 and a difference of 2. One of the numbers is prime, while the other number is a product of two primes and is therefore composite. What is the sum of the four positive factors of the composite number? Ben.
1,352.
That is the correct answer. Ben takes the round. Congratulations. All right, our next matchup headed to the stage is Selena G and Alex Jan. Welcome to the stage. All right, Selena, welcome back. All right, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what grade you're in and where you go to school?
My name's Selena, and I'm an 8th grader at Clark Middle School.
Okay, and now you told us that you always have juice before a big day, and it must be working for you because you're up here again. So, can you tell us what juice you had this morning?
I actually did not have juice this morning.
I don't think you'll need it. I don't think you'll need it. All right, go ahead and test out your buzzer for me. Great, and Alex? Still working. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 1. And the question is, 6 students are seated in a row. 3 of them are randomly chosen to give a presentation. What is the probability that no 2 of the chosen students are seated next to each other? Express your answer as a comment. Selena.
1/5.
That is the correct answer. 1-0 Selena. All right, and the next question is, the median of 10 distinct positive integers is 50. What is the least possible value of the mean of these 10 numbers? Express your answer as a decimal to the nearest 10th. Selena.
34.0?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
What? What's the least?
Oh.
Oh, what?
That one was 32.4. 32.4.
Right.
All right, moving on to question 3. And the question is, what is the least positive integer n such that 20 raised to the 23rd power divides n factorial? Selena.
105.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
28.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. Correct one there was 100. So it stays 1-0 going into question 4.
Wait, what? Oh, God. Problems.
And the next question is, for what integer n is the quantity 19 over, Selena?
11.
That is the correct answer. 2-0, Selena. And Selena takes the match.
What?
Great job, guys. All right, we've now reached the semifinals with only 4 students remaining with a chance to become the national champion. Before we find out who the national champion will be, we want to give each of the countdown round participants their moment to be recognized for their incredible accomplishments yesterday and today. Nancy, Tracy, and Emily will help present trophies to these amazing competitors and plaques to their coaches. All right, please join me in congratulating our first round countdown round participants. Alex Liu and his coach, May Coffey. Adwaith Zoshi and his coach, Aaron DeCasparis. Eric Ding and his coach, Jack Thaler. And Rohan Malik and his coach, Wanthana Kadam. All right, and now join me in congratulating our countdown round quarterfinalist, Alex Jan and his coach, Wanthana Kadam. Shunyao Yan and his coach, May Coffey. Vincent Wong and his coach, Hui Kwan. And Channing Yong and his coach, Hui Kwan. All right, and then there were 4. And I'd be remiss if I didn't point out that 2 of our 4 are girls this year. Has that ever happened? All right, for the rest of the competition, our rules will change slightly. From this point on, to win a round, our mathletes will have to answer 4 questions correctly. And now, on to our first matchup of the semifinals. Welcome back to the stage, Ben Zhang and Laura Wang. All right, Ben, you're an old pro, but let's try out your buzzer. Great, Laura? Fantastic. Are you both ready? Are you both excited? Yeah, they are. All right. And the question is, if n to the fourth power equals 64, and n is a real number, what is the least possible value of n cubed? Express your answer in simplest radical form.
Minus 16 root 2.
That is the correct answer. As a reminder, wait till I say your name. All right, as a reminder, just wait till I get your name out. All right. And the next question is, 6 consecutive even integers have a sum of 150. What is the sum of the least? Ben.
50.
That is the correct answer. 2-0, Ben. All right, and the next question is, for what positive value of x, Ben?
19.
That is the correct answer. All right, that's 3-0, Ben. Going into the next question. And the next question is, how many positive integer values n are divisible by 2023, Ben?
2022.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. And have the property that 2023 is less than or equal to the square root of n, which is less than 2024. Laura.
2.
That is the correct answer. All right, and the next question is, Emily rode her bicycle to work at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. On the commute home, she rode in Caitlin's car along the same route. The average speed on the entire round-trip commute, Laura.
60.
That is the correct answer. 2-3, Laura. And the next question is, in right triangle ABC, a segment is drawn from vertex C to point D on Ben.
5.
That is the correct answer. Ben takes the round. Congratulations. All right, please welcome to the stage our second matchup, Selena G and Ben Song. All right, I'll have you both try out your buzzers one more time. Selena, all right, hers works, and Ben. Excellent. Are you both ready?
Yes.
Are you both excited? A little. They are. They got it. They got this. All right, and the next question is, Warren can make 3 jam tarts in 9 minutes. Herbert can make 3 jam tarts in 12 minutes. Calvin can make 3 jam tarts. Ben.
39.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Calvin can make 3 jam tarts in 6 minutes. Working together, how many minutes will it take these 3 to prepare the 390 jam tarts needed for the Queen's tea? Selena.
1080.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. The correct answer there was 360 minutes.
this.
All right. The next question is, an unfair six-sided die rolls K with the probability, Selena?
5 over 20. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. With the probability K over 21 for each K from 1 to 6, inclusive. If the die is rolled twice, what is the probability that the two rolls sum to 11? Express your answer, Ben.
20 over 147.
That is the correct answer. 1 point, Ben. And the next question is, the mean of a list of 5 positive integers is 7. The median of the list is 5. What is the greatest, Selena?
23.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. What is the greatest possible value of the unique mode of the list? Are we having a technical difficulty? Can you guys see your monitors okay?
Yes.
Okay. Ben.
13.
That is the correct answer. 2-0, Ben. Sure. So you both are good. You can see your monitors okay?
Yes.
Because we can fix anything you need. Okay. All right. We want you guys to get these right. Okay. And the next question is, what is the least prime factor of 20 raised to the 23rd power minus 3? Selena.
11.
That is the correct answer. And the next question is, the sequence A sub 1, A sub 2, A sub 3, and so on is an arithmetic sequence. Selena?
3.
That is the correct answer. We're all tied up. And the next question is, if the ratio of the quantity n minus 1, Selena?
4.
That is the correct answer. 3-2, Selena. And the next question is, the average of the test scores for all 14 students in Miss Hart's class is 85. And each score is a distinct integer less, Selena?
78.
That is the correct answer. Selena takes the round. All right, we made it to the championship round. Give yourselves a round of applause, you made it. We are now in the final round of the competition, and the winner of this round will be the 2024 national champion. 2 students who will be competing for this honor are Selena G. and Ben Zhang. Come on, down to the table. All right, for the last time, I'll have you try out your buzzers. Selena? Great. And Ben. Fantastic. Are you both ready? And now are you both excited? A little bit more. They're getting there. And the question is, how many positive integer divisors, Selena?
1, 6, oh my God, I can't.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. How many positive integer divisors does 20 raised to the 24th power have? Ben.
1, 2, 2, 5.
That is the correct answer. All right, and the next question is, point D lies on side BC of equilateral triangle ABC. Triangle ACD has perimeter 72 inches. Selena.
36.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh my God.
And triangle ABD has perimeter 70 inches. If AB equals 30 inches, what is the length of segment AD, Ben?
26.
That is the correct answer. And it's 2-0, Ben. And the next question is, if x and y are real numbers such that x cubed minus x squared y plus 2xy squared equals 30, and y cubed minus xy squared plus 2x squared y equals 3, what is the value of x to the fourth minus y to the fourth? Ben.
99.
That is the correct answer. All right, and the next question is, Kat finds the square root of n, and then she divides it by 10. If she gets 7.4 and not a bit more, then what was the Selena?
10516.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. What was the value of n? Ben.
5476.
That is the correct answer, which means Ben Jang, you are our 2024 Math Counts National Champion. Stay here, Ben. Stay here. Congratulations, Ben. All right, and now we will present trophies to our top mathletes. Please give a loud round of applause for our top 4 students in the 2024 National Countdown Round. Our 2 Countdown Round semifinalists, each of whom will receive a $3,000 college scholarship, are Ben Song with Coach Zach Boyd and Laura Wang with Coach Grania O'Neill. Welcome to the stage. a $7,500 college scholarship is Selena G with her coach Josh Frost. Welcome to the stage. Okay, and this year's Math Counts National Champion, the recipient of a $20,000 Donald G. Weinert College Scholarship, Ben Jeng and Jessica Merrick. Congratulations to all of our 224 Mathletes. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, this concludes our morning's program. We look forward to seeing you back here at 6 p.m. for a party this evening. Thank you all.